Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Icewind Dale. Alright, let's continue exploring this Temple of Seth, which was disguised as the Temple of Eldath, and see if there's anything else to, yep, figured there would be. Other things to kill. Yonti Elite. Oh boy. Chameleon power, huh? Well.
Take no prisoners!
Ow.
Make peace with your gods.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they only have one god right now, but...
My wounds need tending.
Yeah, they do.
Make peace with your gods.
Take care of that. In fact, you switch weapons. Alright, looks like we've killed them all.
You need me?
You need healing badly. Island we. Oh boy. Don't know why. Sometimes she sings and sometimes she doesn't. I guess it's if I tell them to attack, then she'll attack. If I just let the game handle the attacking on its own, then she'll use the song. I'll leave you on the bow for now, Islandway, unless we encounter another troll. And even then, I'll probably wait until I kill the troll. Okay. Probably should... I'm kind of surprised that there was nothing in there to find, but... Let's check to see if there are any traps anywhere around here. Okay, there are a couple things to search. Got some, got another deck of cards. Got some money. We got Oil of Fiery Burning and Antidote, which I suspect is a fake antidote. Blur Deck. The secret procedure for manufacturing these cards was only recently discovered by the sorceress Haelia, whatever. Blur decks are thin ivory cards that are typically kept in a strong metal case. When the owner of the cards wishes to use them, he or she simply needs to shuffle the cards and throw one up in the air. The value of the card, unknown to the user, determines the duration of the effect. These cards used to be employed by the warrior minions of Porg the Stout. Porg's reliance on the cards proved to be his downfall when a group of adventurers using his cards killed him in his tower in 833 DR. Blur for 8 round. Well, that doesn't seem to match the description there, but okay. It has 11 charges. What were these again? Yes, Holy Chaos. Casts a random beneficial spell centered on the user. And this is the Summoner's Staff, +3. Powerful weapon and tool. The staff was created by the powerful Archmage Ubath of the Celestial Sign. Originally of Aglarond, Ubath commanded great respect for his skills as a summoner of beasts and elementals. Unfortunately, Ubath's desire for power drove him to extreme lengths. His conjuring of extremely powerful entities from the lower planes is what eventually did him in. The staff is his most prominent legacy. It was left behind slightly blackened when he was dragged away to Acheron. So it has charge abilities of Flame Arrow, monster summoning 4, Invisible Stalker, and it is a +3 quarterstaff. Which, again, so... Now, I suppose I could see these other classes not being able to use the charge abilities, but they should all be able to use it as a weapon. Well... Actually, I'm not sure what, because this grants extra spells. It's kind of nice. Well, we'll ditch that for now.
You have need of me? I am by your side. I see.
So we've got a potion of strength and a potion of stone giant strength.
Your command?
Someone already have potions of strength in their quick item slot? Actually, that might be better for Min there, because her strength is lower to begin with, and she'll have fewer attacks. Get back onto finding traps. Actually, you know what? Let's get back up there. Oh, not that way. You fool! Don't do that. Did I miss that there's a pathway there? Yeah, I guess I did. Not really looked at this map yet. It is actually very difficult in some cases to see where things are. Looks like another... That's Hill Giant Strength and Unknown Potions. Did not actually know that I would go through there. Alright, Hill Giant Strength. I can go to Auld. Visibility is nice, but that is probably better for her right now. Can I give him to you? Good. Oil of the Serpent's Scales. The creation of this useful oil is quite dangerous, involving the extraction of venom from from 5 live Ophidians, and the removal of 20 or more scales from each of the same. Scales are left to soak in a mixture of venom, ground poppies, and a variety of other strange ingredients for a full month. I'm actually not sure if Ophidians have a poisonous bite. I should go look that up. Unless, of course, you're using Ophidian as a generic term for snake. At the end of this time, the scales are burned and rolled in another mixture of oils and powders until it takes on the consistency of thick butter. Snake butter. Actually, you know, this is literally snake oil. A variety of spells are then cast upon the mixture to give the oil its full effects. When used, the target's skin becomes tough, green, and scaly. While the oil is extremely useful, it takes a full round to adequately smear it over the recipient's body. +2 armor class for 6 rounds. Takes a full round to use. Not really all that good. Check it in there. What's that again? Perception. Oh yeah, that's a pretty good one. Well, for now, I guess I'll just chuck them in there. Alright, still detecting traps, so that's good. Get back onto detecting traps. Ooh, hello. Stone form. Mind focusing. Got a magical club, it looks like. Yep. And magical darts. Magical dagger. And magical bracers.
At once.
Alright, these can just go in the potion bag. Let's hand the magic items over to Moonshadow. Alright, what do we have? The Flaming Fists of Lin Mei. Lin Mei was described as a woman of exquisite beauty and a hellish temper. I actually start my timer. I did. Good. When her family urged her to find a husband, she issued a challenge to the men of the land. Whoever could make her yield in single combat could have her hand. The suitors gathered from all across Karatur to test their strength. You know, okay, so there is no way that anyone in Icewind Dale would have any idea about the history of this stuff. I mean, this is essentially how Moonshadow is identifying these items, she's analyzing it. She's summoning up in her mind the history. Basically saying, "Oh yes, I remember. I heard a story about Lin Mei having these blah blah blah, these bracers." No one would have a story from Karatur. Like, you can go back and see the the fact that the Chinese knew about the Roman Empire and vice versa. But there's very little that you could actually get from the information that would lead you to identifying a magical item like this. Anyway, let's see. The suitors gathered from all across Karatur to test their skill, and although she fought with no weapons but her open hands, of course, I mean, the reason that this is all here is so that they can have their monks and their Kensai and the other Oriental adventurers characters here all the way in the northwest part of Faerun. Though pretty much the farthest you could get without actually going to Maztica. Let's see. So what was I saying? Disappointed, all suitors left but one. A young man with kind eyes. Oh, she bested everyone, a single one of them. A young man with kind eyes and a pair of gilded bracers, which he presented to her as a gift. No one can hope to tame your passions, he said, and those who would try will never understand your heart. May these trinkets serve as a reminder that your temper is your own and not to be controlled. Lin Mei did not marry that man, but she left home with him that day to seek adventure, and together they spent the rest of their lives in closer partnership than any husband and wife. Eventually the pair retired, and Lin Mei quietly disappeared from the annals of history. All that remains of her story are the braces she wore, still burning with the fire of her untamed passion. +2 when attacking with fists. 25% chance of inflicting 1d2 points of fire damage when attacking with fists. Burning hands once per day. Usable by lawful characters, monks, and humans. Yeah. This is like cell bait. Peacekeeper +3. Oh, hey, it's from Farscape. A tough bartender in Westgate named Righteous Tad commissioned the creation of this weapon to deal with his rowdier patrons. It had to have been a wealthy bartender. Tad would normally pound the club against the bar if things got out of hand, but he frequently had to join the brawl to restore order. He is said to have clubbed so many thieves over the head with the stick that no major criminal in Westgate could honestly claim to they had never felt Peacekeeper's sting. One such criminal, a thug named Helpin, took offense at the beating he received. Helpin trained his dogs on Righteous Tad one foggy night. Tad managed to kill more than half of the canines before he was overborne and done in. Helpin kept the club as a trophy in his hangout as a warning to those who might cross him. It is just a +3 club. Unusable. Mages can use clubs. Anyone can use a club. Anyone can gain proficiency in club. Berserker darts. 10% chance wielder goes berserk for 8 seconds. Oh, that sounds like something to sell too. And a life dagger +2. Maximum hit points +5. 15% chance to heal 1d6 points of damage. 1d6 hit points to self. I think I'll sell it. Alright, well, let's take a look down here. Probably going to be the way down to a lower level. Might want to get back on detecting traps.
No small task.
Off chance that there is a trap here. There is not.
Agreed.
Where exactly is this going to lead? To 5th level. Well. Alright. Down to Goblin Town. I don't know that.
Sidereal translations spell out chaotic events in your future. Beware.
That's great, little girl. Who are you? Silence, cryptic harbinger of doom! What do you mean? That's great, little girl. Who are you? Cheat hacks! Well, Actually, you know what?
Onward. Of course.
Go with a quick save and rest. Excellent. 16 hours. Ah, fun times.
The time is now. Turn back to avoid the tidal pull.
Cease this malefic skullduggery! Where did you come from? You're gonna dimension door out, aren't you? Yep, thought so.
Yes.
Well, I'm sure that's nothing to worry about at all. Oh, hello! The Yonti Elite. Well, let's get yourself back here, then.
It shall be done.
Alright, Mr. Yonti Elite, guess what? Oh, that's a little bit more than I expected. Yonti Priest. Well, alright. You get to singing. You two get to filling that guy with arrows, and for good measure, we will go with a magic missile.
Your life
Take
is
no prisoners!
Do we know what the, cast? Hold person. Alright, that didn't work because, she is, whoops, wearing the ring, I believe. Hey, stop damaging me. It's rude. You guys have, bows, it appears.
Make peace with your gods.
Alright, everyone go after the, it looks like he used up all of his arrows, though, at this point. Oh, jeez, she is taking a beating, jeez. Ah, character's too far away, of course.
Vita mortis caia.
at once.
Alright, let's go ahead and identify these and hand them over to Crow. There we go. Well, definitely missed out on some arrows there. I'm sure of that.
Dark plants are growing in this garden. It is time for your kind to seek safer pastures.
Well, nope. Safer pastures, easy enough. I've got pruning shears. Let's get to the gardening. Let's get to the completely blanking on the term that I'm thinking of course. It's time for some lawn care. Yeah. Begone, wicked deceiver. Yeah, I got it, okay? Will you please tell me what you're talking about? You were gonna dimension door out. Yeah. Of course you are.
Yes.
Heal yourself up, please.
Vita mortis caia.
Done that a little bit earlier. You know what? For good measure, I'll just go ahead and blow you guys as your lights.
Yes,
Seems reasonable.
at once.
So we've got a door there. The pathway curves around.
Indeed.
Well, what are we looking at? Hard to say. Oh, hello, odd little girl and Yonti Elite. Well, you can head back that way.
Your moon is eclipsed. There are no more shadows. Only a corona that illuminates forgotten promises to the black devotees.
Well, you know, at least if there are no more shadows and no one can hide in said shadows. Also, if my moon is eclipsed, then actually, by definition, there are shadows, because the only way that you can eclipse a moon is with a shadow. Unless, of course, you have another moon, which this world doesn't. Would you please tell me what's wrong? Enough, redhead stepchild of Acheron! No, I'm going to... Too good. Too good.
At once.
Hello, Yonti Elite. Oh. Oh dear. Alright, that was a little annoying. At least we got some more magical arrows. Grab the bows. I'm up to 28 now. Excuse me, at least. You know what? I should probably give these to him as well. And I think she needs some major healing. That helps, but we could really use some more. Kind of getting the feeling that there are no traps here, though. I mean, other than, you know, people lying in wait, which is a little bit different. Do you have a bow? Can't tell. You do have a bow. Crap. Hate that. Oh, of course, I would trigger a trap. Well... What the hell is Crow taking oh, he got poisoned. Is that, that's Mummy's tea. He's the only one? Yeah, I say that it doesn't seem like there are any more, that there are any traps, but no, then I immediately get, caught in a trap. Figures.
Understood.
Let's get her, detecting traps. Well. There we go. Back onto detecting traps. Pick that up.
Ready for action.
Pick that up.
Forward.
I see.
Alright, let's see. What do we got? Yonti and High Archer. And there is a treasure thingy there. Turn that off.
Forward.
Turn that back on.
Take no prisoners.
Okay, don't see the... Oh, wow, that is quite a few of them. That's all, regular Yonti.
At your service. As best I can. Prepare yourself.
There are quite a lot.
Onward to victory.
They're clearly using a weapon in their animation, but they're not dropping anything. Ooh. Really splattered that guy.
Onward.
Alright, well apparently the archer decided he didn't want to come out. Oh, hello. Oh my. That is quite a few more than I was expecting. I'm not gonna lie. Guys? Back off. Run away! That's fine. If these guys start by coming, that's okay. I mean, they're really nothing to worry about at all, so... And just regular Yuan-Ti. Oh. I suppose it would help if I turned that on. Okay, any more want to come? Oh.
I see.
Hide shadows failed. Any more? It was just the one. This has got to be a pretty big room. Alright, he is coming. Go ahead and turn that back on. Wanna get some music for us going? There we go. Just a regular Yuan-Ti. Ah, there we go. Okay, is this the, that is a high archer.
I'm here.
For good measure, let's go with Chromatic Orb. In fact, you two go after the high archer. In fact, the hell, ignore the Yuan-Ti. Everyone go after it. Oh, hey, paralyzed him. Oh, wow. Looks like he has some good things. I think those might be +2.
Forward.
Alright, let's regroup. Let's see what exactly we picked up. Arrows +2, that's what I thought. Crow can have those. And Messenger of Seth +1. This wicked bow was crafted thousands of years ago by a powerful Yuan-Ti archer named Apolly. How would we know about this? The number of men, women, and children Apolly killed with the aid of the bow is almost unbelievable, as the soldier waged war against humans for hundreds of years before he was finally laid low in Chesenta by a priest of Asaron, god of vengeance. Is he known as Asaron in Chesenta? Or is he known as Hor? Well, whatever. Apolly had killed the priest's great-great-grandfather in Chult over 100 years earlier. The item is easily recognized because of the red and black banding on the grip and the carved snake heads at the ends of the bow. The red and black bandings represent Apolly's family. From a caste of priests, the snake heads represent Seth, the god of the Yuan-Ti. 3 attacks per round. It is a longbow. Damage +1, THAC0 +2. Not usable. Well, it's not preventing usage based on, alignment. Well, Crow, guess what? You finally have a magical bow. Although, actually, I'm not sure that it's... I mean, it's magical, and he'd get extra attacks, I think. Let's see. This Thaco does go down. Damage goes down as well, but I think that's worth it. Decreased Thaco and an increased attack rate, it sounds like. And let's go ahead and do a bit of healing. Do you have a lay on hands? You do. Go ahead and lay on hands on yourself. And you can gain a level. So we'll do that, and then we'll call it an episode. What are we going to get? Additional 3rd level spell, additional 4th level spell, 6 hit points, and lore increased by 3. Sounds like fireball time. And sounds like confusion time. She needs some more spells. Can we rest? Hey, alright. Alright, well, we'll call this an episode. When we come back, we'll continue exploring. We did notice a couple places where we can search for items. And, hey, we got a magical bow. I'm happy with that. Rather get a magical, composite bow. But that would be a good bow to trade down to, Island when the time comes. So, anyway, when we return, we'll continue exploring. See you then, everyone.